In this video, I'll guide you through how to use Gemini AI with Google Workspace in Drive, Docs, and Gmail. By the end, you'll know how to tap into Gemini as your co-writer in Google Docs, your inbox manager in Gmail, and your research assistant in Drive. We'll walk through each area step by step so you can see how everything fits together in your everyday work. Let's start with Google Docs, where Gemini acts as your co-writer. Think of writing in 2026 as a collaborative process between you and the AI rather than something you have to do completely on your own. When you're in a Google Doc, place your cursor on any blank line. You'll notice a small floating pencil icon appear near the left side of that line. That icon is your gateway to help me write. Click the floating pencil icon and a prompt box will open. This is where you tell Gemini what you want. The clearer and more specific you are, the better the results. For example, you might type something like, write a project charter for a website redesign based on my client meeting notes doc. Gemini will then analyze the information it has access to in your workspace and generate a draft directly in your document. Once the draft appears, don't feel like you have to accept it exactly as is. Treat it like a starting point. Read through the content, adjust the tone to match your style, and add details that only you would know. You can also refine the prompt and run it again if you want a different angle. Over time, you'll get a feel for the kind of prompts that produce the most useful drafts for you. Now let's move to Gmail, where Gemini becomes your inbox manager. In 2026, it doesn't just help you write emails, it helps you manage the overall flow of communication. To start, open Gmail as you normally would. When you're ready to create a new email, click the standard Compose button. In the Compose window, you'll see an option to compose with Gemini. Click Compose with Gemini to bring up Gemini's drafting tools. Here you can describe the email you want to send instead of typing it from scratch. For instance, you might say you need a follow-up email summarizing a meeting or a professional reply to a client request. Gemini will generate a suggested message that you can edit, personalize, and send. Use this to speed up repetitive or routine emails while still reviewing everything for accuracy and tone before it goes out. Finally, let's look at how to open and use Gemini from Google Drive. From your Drive home screen, glance at the top right corner of the page. You'll see the Gemini icon, often shown as a sparkle symbol. Click that Gemini icon to open the assistant panel. This is where Gemini really shines as a research and summarization tool. One powerful use case in 2026 is summarizing multiple files at once. For example, select 3 different PDF proposals in your Drive. With those files selected, you can ask Gemini something like, what are the common themes across these 3 proposals? Gemini will scan the documents and return a concise summary of the overlapping ideas, priorities, and patterns. This can save you a huge amount of time when you're comparing documents, preparing for a meeting, or trying to understand the big picture across several files. By combining Gemini in Docs, Gmail, and Drive, you turn Google Workspace into a tightly connected assistant that helps you write, communicate, and analyze information more efficiently. With a bit of practice, these tools can become a natural part of your daily workflow.